How's it going? Mike Neuman here in the aftermath of the NANBF St. Louis Natural Bodybuilding and Figure Championships in St. Louis. The show's over now, and I'm standing here with the overall champion, Mike Martino. Mike, how do you feel about the overall victory?
I'm pretty elated to have pulled it off.
Okay.
Knowing all the quality competitors that were in it, it was quite a big show.
Oh, a bunch of huge competitors. You had met the whole Holcomb, Terry Starks was in this. You actually beat out a lot of good quality competitors to overcome this, and it wasn't an easy decision for the job. I was actually on the judging panel today, and it wasn't an easy pre-judging, that's for sure. A lot of us were going back and forth with a bunch of you guys. So after pre-judging, did you feel like you had first place wrapped up, or did you think you had somebody to worry about? What were your thoughts?
Well, I felt like there were freaks up there, and I don't even know if I fit in that category. But
yeah,
when people come up to you and tell you, that you're doing that well, it kind of sinks in. So, feeding off the people that told me, things, good, positive things, I kind of just fed off that and went with it and started believing.
Okay. Well, for the people that don't know Mike Martino, explain your competition history. What shows have you done in the past couple of years?
I've done some IFPA shows.
Okay.
I went to Mid-America 2 years ago, and I went to Fort Sheridan's Wisconsin show, and I just competed there in April and managed to pull off a overall victory and earn the pro card there as well in April. So
you get WNBF pro card. So instead of doing a WNBF pro show, why did you decide to do an NANBF show to go for an IFPA pro card?
That's a good question. I keeping my options open. Not even really that familiar with all of the federations.
Sure.
So I am just kind of going along with just keeping the options open and going with my group here that is involved with this one.
Yeah, well, you won a couple big shows. You got 2 pro cards now, the WNBF and the IFPA, the 2 superpowers. So since you got 2 pro cards, I'd say it's safe to say you belong on a pro stage. And Cliff Wilson and Team Wilson helped get you there. Explain how that diet went.
Well, me and Cliff had talked. We met a couple years ago.
And Cliff's here too. Bring Cliff on in here. I see Cliff at all the shows. It seems like after every show now, Cliff's the guy I'm ended up with in the victory interview, because this is like 2 or 3 shows in a row now, and this is just when I run into him. So anyway, how did that go?
It went great. It was definitely different than what I was doing.
Yeah.
I know, like you said, his guys always finished very well, and I wanted to take it to another level because I felt like I was just kind of going across and not changing too much, and he stressed, the leanness, which I know in past shows that's what's most important.
Okay.
So he got me there.
Well, Cliff, let's talk about the strategy you had for Mike. Say what'd you guys start 12, 16 weeks out?
Yeah, when we got started, he was already pretty lean.
Yeah.
He was as lean as most guys would end up stepping on stage.
Sure.
And
makes your job easier.
Yes, it really does. But there's always more to pull off of there. So yeah, we were really focusing on just getting that last little bit off the hamstring loose, and he has phenomenal size, so he can really get that lean to get it down to his glutes are fully in without having to sacrifice any size or density in the body.
So what's the first thing you did to change his nutrition plan when you guys first started working together?
Just implementing periodized high carb and low carb days.
Okay.
And then one of the big things too is just keeping pushing it beyond where a lot of people keep going, and then changing the peak week was a big one too. I know that was drastically different than what you'd done in the past too.
Yeah, you got some pretty mad peak week strategies, and I like to read all about them. Read for Cliff's articles on muscleandstrength.com. I just started reading his articles a couple months back, and this guy knows what he's talking about. So if you don't know what his articles are all about, you're missing out. So muscleandstrength.com, where else can they find your articles at?
Also on fit-universe.com.
Okay, fit-universe.com. Check those bad boys out. So what's next for Mike Martino?
It sounds like we're going to Kansas.
Oh boy, September 17th?
Yeah, it's going to be it's a long road for me. I've been dieting all year, but now that I'm going, I'm on board.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
How many weeks out we got from that, Cliff?
Oh man, we're coming up on I believe 9 weeks out coming on, I believe.
Okay. D, you know when that is? My girl D's directing this. She's got her eye on that show as well. It's 9 weeks out or so, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, take your shirt off, show the camera, YouTube land, and Facebook people what Mike Martino looks like. This is what your overall champion looks like at the NANBF St. Louis All Natural Bodybuilding and Figure Championships. And look for Mike Martino on stage September 17th at the IFPA Pro International, put on by Fred and Jan Roulette. And also next weekend, Peoria, Illinois, the NANBF Pro Body Solutions Bodybuilding and Figure Championships. That's where I'm going to be. In fact, you just might like the MC at that show, so come check it out. So until next time, Mike Martino, Mike Neuman, Cliff Wilson of Team Wilson, we're all out of here. Thanks for watching.